I started playing handball when I was introduced in a secondary school PE lesson, and it was quite sort of makeshift. It was outdoors. The basics of it were quite rough, but as soon as I sort of got to grips with it and sort of really understood what it was, I just fell in love with it instantly. Luckily enough, there was a local club with Somerset that was introduced by Roger Petch, who's a coach that has brought up the sport in Somerset and the Southwest quite significantly over these years. And I was able to, progress through the ranks of under 14s, 16s with Somerset, with the schools championships as well, which just got that kind of infectious love with handball that I got every time I played it. It's just more and more, and it kind of went on from there with national academy stuff coming in and regional academy stuff coming in, which is usually based around Aylesbury, Stoke Mandeville, and yeah, it just kept going from there. So the TS5C program is something that's set up for young athletes to, go towards funding for specific things. It could be equipment, it could be transport, in this case for handball. A lot of it is based around things that are very far away. Nothing is local for tournaments or training. But in this case it would be to go towards other sort of avenues with scholarships for handball, which is based in Denmark or any other country that it could take me. But the program was sort of introduced that I found online, and the college pushed me towards it to get this funding and help me sort of achieve this goal. The program is starting off sort of at a grant that's for the regional and national basis, but as you progress through the ranks of your international levels and you prove that you're getting better as an athlete, you can get greater funding to go towards other things that you need. So the under-18 selection was something that's set up and has been going on for a while for the youth rankings. Our new coach, John Pearce, set up a trial, I believe, sort of early years, and has been going on for a while, sort of to make notes on every individual player. And all the notes that he's made go towards this team that recently went to Gothenburg to compete in the European Open. Luckily enough, I was part of that team and got the chance to go to the European Open. And the program itself is something that is self-funded, so players need to make their own sort of money to get to these tournaments, to get to the training camps that we have. So it is an ongoing thing, and it is just a case of keep on going to progress through these rankings. And that was something that was evident with the results of the European Open. It was not necessarily a wake-up call, but to play teams like Sweden, Russia, Czech Republic, teams that have had the training camps before the competition, they've been playing all their life and they pretty much live and breathe the sport. It was something that was refreshing to be around that. The placings were we were fairly far down, but it was really about the development of it, and it was that we grew so much from the experience and got so much better individually and as a team, so that when we go to the European Championships again and our trial tournaments in Portugal over the next season and next year, we will hopefully place fairly well for the years that have gone past, so we can show the progression of the sport in Great Britain, and also have the chance to potentially medal in some years to come. So our games were sort of covered over the 5 days of the tournament, and we in fact played 8 games of 50 minutes. So it was one of the most intense experiences I've ever sort of played in the sport. It was genuinely based off playing 2 games a day, and then on 2 of the days we played 1 game. The first game against Luxembourg was fairly slow. I didn't sort of get into a rhythm that was actually instant in the game. However, games from that, when we played Switzerland, Czech Republic, Sweden and Russia in front of much larger crowds, it was the atmosphere was eccentric. It was an incredible experience that kind of supplemented my performance very positively. It was everything I live and breathe for in the sport. To be top scorer and players play is an honour, yeah, but it's something that should just be on the side. The focus is to grow as a team and get better so we can rank better and keep progressing as a nation. So our next tournament as a team together is in Portugal, the Tarouca tournament, and that is a general camp so we can refine our chemistry together as a team. In August we have the next European Championships, which is a lot sort of more of a relevant level where we can place much better than the European Open, as we played A-tier teams, and now in the new edition of the European Championships it will be being C-tier teams. There will be monthly camps now, which means we can fuse as a team very, very well. Whereas this year we had three camps together, and going to the European Open, that was our first time playing together. So I feel it would be a massive sort of help as a team to have that sort of monthly gathering and playing together. After this year, I plan to go to Denmark, hopefully in the RS University campus, to be on a scholarship there, to play for a whole year, and that can potentially and very hopefully lead to other teams where I can play and just live it and breathe it as a career, which is the main goal at the moment.